I, 35M, have been with my girlfriend, Maria, 33F, for around 5 months, but we have known each other for over 10 years. I met her through her sister, Maya, 34F. Maya and I used to work at an adult entertainment club in our early 20s. We were friends with benefits for a while until we both felt more of a brother-sister vibe, and she became one of my best friends during that time. She quit the club when she got pregnant, and I met Maria at the baby shower. Maya has always been the black sheep while Maria has been the goody-goody in the family. Their mom was very religious, and so was Maria, but not Maya or their dad. Their mom passed away maybe a year and a half ago though. Maya ended up setting us up way back then, but I was moving away for a while due to work, so it didn't work out at the time. We would hang out whenever I was in town, but the timing wasn't right for a lot of reasons. Fast forward to this past summer when we reconnected at a bar. I hadn't seen her in maybe a year. We hugged and ended up talking all night and into the morning. She had definitely changed in the time we've been apart. We talked about a lot of stuff, and she told me I was her first adult crush and she kinda hoped we'd get married and have kids when we were young. We were both drunk, but she started crying, and we went to her place and just talked all night. She told me she loved me that morning over waffles when we were sober. We started dating quickly and made it official, and all has been good. I do work a lot, but we spend all our free time together. Our bedroom life has been great, and she opened up about that too. She's confessed that she's also attracted to women, but she has only been with one girl when she was younger and has been wanting to experiment with a girl with my permission. She knows about my history and that I've been cheated on multiple times by different girls, so I'm not into sharing like that, but she'd bring it up every so often, but it isn't something I'm interested in right now. Fast forward to this Sunday. She has a group of friends, and 2 of them are getting married in a few months, Victor, 34M, and Andrea, 30F, as well as Jose and Reina. The engaged couple is getting married about 3 hours away, and they wanted to go and see how everything is and make more plans for that weekend. Basically, a mini vacation. We worked out a deal where Victor was gonna pay for everyone's rooms, and I'd drive because I'm the only one with a big vehicle to drive all 6 of us. Victor has big money, so it's not a problem for him, and I didn't mind driving. We had a good Saturday exploring and seeing the wedding site, and Sunday we were gonna go bar hopping and stuff. We went to this spot that has a bunch of clubs and bars in walking distance. Eventually, Jose wanted to go to a bar to see the second half of the Super Bowl, so the guys and girls split up, and we were gonna meet after the game. The girls ended up at this gay club, so we walked over there, and it was pretty busy. We got in and went looking for them. We found Andrea at the bar getting a drink, and Reina was in the restroom. We went looking for Maria, and Reina saw her first. I saw the look on her face and started looking around. Reina didn't even say anything. She just took Jose and they walked away, and Andrea was like WTF. Then I saw what was up. So the club has these little booths that open up like little cabanas. There I saw Maria with another girl and guy, and they were going to town on each other, like they were doing stuff you'd need your incognito browser for. Victor looked at me like I was gonna start a fight, but I don't know, I literally felt so empty inside and just left. I went back to the hotel, got my stuff, and drove all the way home. Yesterday, Victor and Jose hit me up separately and said it was messed up I left them stranded, but they understood and there were no hard feelings. However, Andrea called me and said I was a jerk and said I should have manned up and confronted her then. She said I would have seen that Maria was super messed up and not in her right state of mind. Supposedly, she got wasted, but I don't know, I've seen her drink, and she can hold her booze, so that doesn't compute with me. Victor said that after I left, Andrea went and got her, and she started crying when they told her I saw everything. Maria called me and texted me, begging for me to just talk to her this morning. She even showed up at my job, but I'm taking the rest of the week off, so they told her I wasn't there. Maya came by earlier, and as soon as I saw her, I started crying. I haven't felt this way in so long. She told me she understands, and we talked for a while. She said she's gonna tell her sister to just leave me alone, and if I want to talk to her, I will. I just can't forgive betrayal, and she knows this. I've cut family off for less, and it's nothing for me to drop someone out of my life if I have to. I've been alone most of my life, so it doesn't matter anyway. What really gets me is before all this was going on, she started bringing up having kids and getting married. She even made comments at the venue on Saturday that I'd look handsome in a suit but we could get married in flip-flops and she'd be happy. I can't get the look on her face out of my head from the club. Sorry this is so long, I just needed to vent. Update 1. Hey guys, sorry, I don't use this account very much. I wanted to post in another sub about something else unrelated and decided to update what happened since I still get messages occasionally about it. So, getting right into it, when I got back, I basically broke down for a day, then a close friend of mine, Derek, came through and essentially made me go stay with him for a few days with my dog. I mentioned in another comment, but the guys who went, Victor and Jose, hit me up separately, and we talked. They understood and didn't say anything else, just that it's all good. Andrea called and chewed me out about not being man enough or some BS, so I told her to go screw herself, while Reina sent me a sad face emoji and apologized. Also, unrelated, but Andrea was cheating on Victor the whole time, and they didn't end up getting married. Victor has also become a good friend, and we hang out at the gym and park once or twice a month. I really can only go to the gym like once a week, though, I have a super busy schedule. Andrea can eat dirt though, no one talks to her, but that's another story. After about a week, I came home. Maria sent a few texts and calls, but she knew how hurt I was, and Maya convinced her to give me space. That month was the worst, but eventually, I had to work through it. After the second month, Maria waited outside my apartment early in the morning when I took my dog for walks. We talked for a while, cried and such, and agreed to break up. Honestly, she's gorgeous and still sweet, and I still loved her, and it hurt, but I was tough. That was it for a while. One day, around 2 weeks later, she started bringing me food at work for lunch. She said she missed me and just wanted to eat and talk, no expectations or anything. That lasted for a few weeks, then one night, she showed up at my apartment at night, and before I knew it, we were doing it. I didn't forgive her though, but we agreed to therapy, and we'd see. She was already going, and we went together, and eventually, I found a different doc and went to therapy myself for my own issues. I was extremely insecure and still have a dozen issues, but I'm able to deal with them on a better level. One of the things I was insecure about was her too. She's very obviously out of my league, but she'd always tell people the same thing when they asked why she was with me. Eventually, we worked through our stuff, and we even tried adding in another girl to our bedroom fun, but she found out she's really more into the idea of it than the real thing, so no poly-quart star relationship. We were separated for about 7 months but got back together towards the end of summer. I had also been working out and eating healthier. I was extremely overweight when we broke up, like 320 pounds, but now closer to 260-ish. Still got ways to go. Then something bad happened. Around the beginning of this year, she was hit by a drunk driver. Her car was totaled but she herself wasn't hurt. Later, we found out she was pregnant, and we lost the baby. She was only about 6 or 7 weeks, so it must have happened right after her last period. After that, she spiraled. She took time off work and wouldn't come out of her room. I tried, Maya tried, her dad, but nothing was working. Then one day, she says she's going out of town, and she's gone. She went to Mexico. She has dual citizenship and still has extended family down there. Then, a month later, she wrote me a long message and basically broke up with me. We talked and talked, but she said she needs to get back in touch with God and herself. She's not dating anyone, nor does she plan to, she just wants to grieve without us giving her the look. That's basically it. We text occasionally, but honestly, it hurts both of us, so we keep it friendly but not too emotional. I'm personally fine now, and I'm able to deal with my emotions better. Yes, I was sad and heartbroken for a while, but I'm doing and will continue to do better. No happy ending, but I'm not sad either. I'm good enough.